All right, in this video, I will answer the question which career path or what you should do in life to make easy money, fast money, or big money. Okay, I will answer this question and I would love to know your thoughts about it. The inspiration for this topic came actually yesterday when a guy, he normally sends me a couple of news links here and there. People generally send me, okay, so this happened, that happened, you can make a video on this, fine. So yesterday he asked me, sir, I just have a question to ask you. I said, go ahead, ask. He said, sir, can you tell me which YouTube channel should I create? Okay, which YouTube channel to make good money? So what he wanted to know was, what kind of a YouTube channel? Should it be a travel blog? Should it be a food blog? Should it be political commentary kind of YouTube channel? Should it be a self-improvement? What genre? Or should it be a comedy, this thing? Should he create so that he can generate money? Means he can make good money, he can achieve his dreams, live his life, take care of his family, whatever. Okay. Now here's the thing. There is no such YouTube channel or genre that you can create which will guarantee you success. You can be a professional photographer, videographer, cook, entertainer, anything. But there's no guarantee that you will make money. I'm not saying you cannot make money. Can is an ability. I'm saying that if you're assuming that if I take this idea and I run with it, that I'll be able to make good money. Maybe you'll make good money initially, but maybe then after that you'll fail. Maybe you'll have hundreds of thousands of views and subscribers, but then that popularity goes off. So there's no guarantee that after you put all your, blood, sweat, and tears, that you might actually achieve success, or in the long run, you will be there. And here's another thing. People generally, when they see my videos, they think, it's very simple. Yeah, just put on the camera, talk, and finish. There's a lot goes behind it, which I don't want to speak about it now, but I can definitely tell you 8 to 12 hours goes into just making these videos. And if you have been following my channel, I've told you very explicitly, the money that I make on YouTube is $300 to $500, sometimes $1,000. Okay, there's no guarantee, and it's per month, $300 to $500. Okay, I make the same amount of money per hour with my clients. So YouTube is a hobby. YouTube is not my bread and butter. I do this because I love this. I love interacting, engaging, talking, speaking, sharing, offering value. Okay. And yes, controversies and whatever. So I do this for myself. I'm not doing it for the world. That's why the channel name is Machedo. It is not self-improvement or, spiritual or the same. Some people like it, some don't. There's always two sides. Okay. But I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing it because I love. And I'm very grateful to YouTube as a platform that it has given me an opportunity to make my hobby or make my personality of talking a lot into a kind of commercialized, where I get rewards, a lot of direct and indirect rewards. Okay. But here's the thing. After putting 8 to 12 hours a day, every single day for the last couple of years, even though the channel is 11 years old, it's only the last 4-5 years that I really started to put effort. Okay. I only make $300 to $500. Okay. So just imagine, even with all this, I'm still only making $300 to $500 a month. And if you're a normal person, you can't survive with this. Thankfully, because I make the same amount of money per hour consulting clients, it's not that every day, every hour I make one client per day and my job is done. Okay, my target is achieved. So That's why I can continue. But just imagine if you put all that hard work, effort, time into creating a YouTube channel and eventually you get only so little money. Is it worth it? In fact, after the ad apocalypse, you can Google search this. YouTube went through an ad apocalypse whereby controversial content. I think this started after a guy who was a prankster. Before YouTube is to give money for any YouTube content creator, and many of these prank videos were there where they would put shampoo in someone's thing and. Or they would make someone's drink salty or spicy or whatever. So there was this particular YouTuber who had a kind of outfit where it showed his hands were in this pocket, but it actually had a hole where he could move his hand out of the shirt, and he would squeeze girls, uh, behind or their buttocks. So that uh, created a avalanche of complaints, and people started complaining, and yeah, it started to look very bad for YouTube. And many sponsors and advertisers said, "See, listen, we don't want to be associated with such negative content, or we'll pull back." And YouTube is not a charity platform, so they started to demonetize and they started to, shadow ban many YouTube channels. And remember, if you say anything, if you say anything that goes against their standards, whatever their standards are, if you speak on any particular religion or country, let's say you speak about Jews or Israel or America, maybe your channel will not grow. Maybe if you say something that YouTube, or let's say a moderator of YouTube who's taking care of a particular sector, and he finds, oh, this topic, what he is doing is very bad for us as a business. Even if you're a genuine guy, they'll shadow ban you. Then what do you do? Or let's say someone complains and twists your narrative and you lose your channel. This can happen to anybody. So there's no such guarantee, there's no such theme, there is no such YouTube channel concept. And by the way, let me make one thing very clear. You must be seeing people having millions of views and millions of subscribers. They spend a lot of money on ads. I'm not talking of fake views. They pay YouTube money for their channel to be shown in front of other people, for inviting other people to. It's not like a rolling ad or anything. Maybe they'll just show in the recommended feed. That all costs money. So it's like you earn money from YouTube and you put money back into YouTube. Only then you'll grow. So it's an actual business. It is not just a happy hobby and for free. No, it's a business. So that is where the YouTube career is concerned. But now comes career. So many Indians ask me, so which career path do I take? Do I take AI? AI is the hottest thing right now. Should I take what? Aeronautical engineering, bioengineering, and all sophisticated, big, hi-fi sounding stuff. Oh, so what about crypto? If I learn cryptocurrency, the software and development. See, here's the thing. There is no foolproof career on this planet. Let's say, for example, you decide to take a career in AI. Okay. The technology, the software, the coding, whatever language that they're currently using, you spend years and years studying it, mastering it. Okay. And one fine day, suddenly China or USA discovers another AI which can do all the tasks you're doing, and realizes, okay, it can do the work of 100,000 engineers, for example. So what you studied, they don't need it anymore. Then what will you do? What will you do if the career path that you've taken suddenly has hardly any demand? Like, I'll give a very simple example. In the Middle East, during the property boom, there were plenty of vacancies for engineers, for civil engineers, contractors, consultants, everything related to buildings. Okay, they wanted to build. Apartments, houses, villas, construction. The construction industry went like crazy. Every every single day there was a vacancy. Every single day, not one, multiple. And a lot of youngsters who had to choose a college stream, they decided if I take up engineering, I'll get a good job. My future will be guaranteed. I'm not joking, huh? People actually did this. And they graduated immediately. They jumped into the uh, workforce or labor market, and they did get jobs. But now, after 10 years, like for example, if you go 10 years down the line, or today, there's hardly any vacancies. There's hardly anybody who's getting a decent salary. In fact, people are even ready to work for out of desperation for half the salary. Some people are working freelance. Some people cannot survive also. Like just imagine if, in fact, I had this client who spoke to me and said, I did a big mistake by taking civil engineering because I thought there was a future in it for me in the Middle East. I should have taken something else. So, what do you do? And what if you take a career path and then suddenly realize this is not what I like doing, man? There are people who are doctors, seriously, doctors, who have spoken and chatted with me and told me, Roy, I am just fed up of this career path. There are people who are dentists, who are who treat children and all that. Some of them are lucky that they earned enough, saved enough that they can retire. But there are many others who are like, Loy, I'm just living hand to mouth and I'm working never ending hours. And then there are others who have started up a business and they say, now that I started up a business, yes, I'm making money, but I'm working 24/7. I'm not able to sleep. I'm not able to do anything. He's saying my life is miserable. So the point I'm trying to make here is if you choose a career path thinking it's foolproof or it's going to help you for the rest of your life, maybe short term it will help. Long term, nobody knows, boss. Like maybe maximum 5 years we can predict. Maybe. But suddenly some new change will come, like how this AI came, and a lot of journalists, not journalists, writers, website guys, these Fiverr chaps who are making money through Fiverr for doing Photoshop, Illustrator work, design work. So many of them lost their jobs. Now, that doesn't mean the whole job market has been wiped out by AI. New jobs have come that can manage with AI. But you see, if someone has invested so much of money into a particular field, and now you have a software or a robot who can actually do the job of 10 people, then it'll replace you, right? I know people who have worked in companies which nobody thought would shut down. Like, for example, I don't know if you know this company, Kodak. People who worked at Kodak, Philip Morris, Sony Broadcast and Professional, people working at the C level. I personally knew them. They never thought they would lose their jobs, never thought they would be unemployed, never thought that the skill or the experience or the expertise they offered would be null and void. In fact, I got one guy who was earning like nearly like what 15-20,000 US dollars just teaching, mentoring people through corporates on a lot of technical training. He was making solid money. He had his own company, and he was telling me during COVID, I was like, I didn't have time to breathe. That much demand I had. Today, it's completely zero. It doesn't exist anymore. In fact, what they have done is taken modules and through AI, software, and all that, they don't need a human being. They can just present this module to you, both written as well as computer, and you can sit and watch whenever you like. And because they store it and keep it in their systems, they don't need a human being. What do you do, man? So, the bottom line, the conclusion which I want to give you is this: there is no such thing as guaranteed career or guaranteed YouTube channel or whatever that is foolproof. I would also caution you from falling for this very romanticized concept. Follow your passion, follow your dreams. What if your dream is to be a singer and you spend all your years singing and honing your task, and you think you're going to be some Ed Sheeran or what is that, Taylor Swift, and you end up not getting any job. I know some people who sing in some small little hotel or restaurant for hardly a laborer's salary. They just get food for the day and they get a little bit of money. They were passionate about singing. I know a lot of guys who tried acting, wanted to get into movies, thought they'll be the next superstar. They hardly star in ads, some local ads, and they get paid peanuts. I know people who thought they would be professional bodybuilders and they would love the body. Today they are earning, like some of them even they just get a small salary and free protein shake and food. Just imagine how bad it is. So I would caution you to think, follow your dream, follow your passion, yes, but you need to commercialize it. The best advice I can give anyone is take on a, a career path where you can see yourself working a very long term, even if you're working for the bare minimum, but you'd enjoy it. Plus, you can customize it, put your creativity, your intuitiveness, your originality, your flavor, your thought process. It should be you. It's like anyone can cook food, anyone. But if you can make something original, authentic, and it succeeds, then very few people can actually copy it, unless, of course, your recipe leaks out. Then, yes, people can copy. But if you can do something like how I'm a coach, I'm a mentor, I'm a trainer, there are millions of coaches, mentors, trainers, and resume rebrand, interview training, coaching, all that. People offer what I give them even for $5. You can get a resume rebrand done for free. There are people who charge decent ones, even 50%. But then how is it that I'm surviving? Well, there are very different strategies that I've adopted and very different bits of myself, my creativity, and I'm constantly learning new things because I'm constantly doing. That is why people come to me. And people know if I want Loy Machedo's service, I cannot get it anywhere. Maybe they'll get something better. I'm not saying they'll not get anything better, but they'll not get Loy Machedo. So if you want the Loy Machedo brand, Loy Machedo flavor, the Loy Machedo experience, people come to me. So if you can fuse your creativity, your intuitiveness, your experience, your expertise, your learning, and your ability to give them something which adds value to them, 100% you'll survive in the long run. One final thing I want to tell you. Remember, when you say about starting a career, a business, or let's say YouTube, whatever, the question should not be, how can I make money? That shouldn't be the question. Rather, the question should be, how can I offer value to others? Offer them so much value that there will be a demand for me, my service, my personal attention, my time, my money. See, I give so much of content, and I'm not saying those are masterpieces or those are amazing, like rare gems or high production value. No, it's simple, but it's genuine and it adds value to some people. Some people. I know my target market. And because I am consistent and disciplined about it and I do it every time, there are some misses, there are some hits, but eventually people know Loy Machedo is genuine. Loy Machedo is sincere. Loy Machedo, they know me. That's why they come to me and that's why they ask me questions. They trust me. They like me. Others, if you hate someone or you don't trust someone, you're not going to take their advice. And imagine the highest form of trust is when you have never met a person, but you're ready to put your hand in your wallet, take out your card or your money, and pay that person or their advice, their time, their experience, or their opinion. That takes a couple of years. That takes blood, sweat, and tears. That takes dedication, discipline every day, 6 to 8 to 12 hours. And eventually, I'll tell you, that is how you'll build your brand. That is how you'll be known. If not world famous, at least you'll be known within your target market. All right. I hope this gave you some insight. Good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And any questions if you have, I'll be more than happy to answer. All right. You guys, ciao. Take care.